when I thought, okay, so now when I see these emails and these things, it's a opportunity for me to nurture myself. Because I thought I have to do it myself, because of course my mother's gone and she's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Just like what Laura had said that night about her mother, and I think a couple other people had
Yeah.
brought up their mothers too. Anyway, that was like a big, huge, big deal that I didn't even realize was there.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like this oddball series of events happening over here that led to this thing over here. So, yeah, it's. But for me, I mean, the question that I keep asking myself about being in the moment, what is it that I want to discover in the moment? It's me. It's my truth. I keep asking. It's not like doing anything. It's just I want to discover more of who I am.
That's exactly right.
And bring that out in the world.
That's exactly what we're asking you guys to do.
Okay.
And this is a really good example of what we were talking about earlier, or somebody was talking about earlier, about when you recognize the truth of uncertainty, there's like this, what did we call it, like this breaking up of the protection you've had against uncertainty. So in your case, you've had this truth that you didn't get nurturing, right? This is a truth.
Right.
And many of you didn't. And when you say, I didn't get nurturing, it's such a big truth that it's hard to actually own. It's hard to own that, because then you think, well, what kind of fallout is there, and you know, what do people think, and you know, there's so many things, so many places you can go with that. And this is just what the guardians were talking about. So what you've done tonight is you've brought forward in you the acknowledgement, I was not nurtured by my mother. And when I look out into my world, I see other creatures that are not nurtured by their mothers. And it causes me a lot of pain to recognize this lack of nurturing by the mother. And I have a desire to be nurtured by my mother that will never be met. And that, we just want to say to you guys right now, is something that if you have this issue with your mother, your father, whatever your caretaker was, you don't have to say it out loud, but let's bring it to the truth. I have a desire to be nurtured by blank, and it will never be met. So we figure you've all got at least one. Ready? So how about we do it out loud? Okay? I have a desire to be nurtured by
My mother.
God moms.
Yeah.
We just threw that in for some levity.
That will.
And it will never be met. Let's do the last part. It will never be met.
And that's okay.
Depends. May not be. Heidi added that she thinks it's okay. We're not sure it is, because it fucks you guys up. Are you going to find a way to transform your fucked upness about it? Hell yes. And we will sit in this chair until it happens. You have our commitment to you and to all of you and all of you that we will sit here because we love you. And we will sit here in this chair week after week after week after week until you know that you have the love you always wanted and you give it to yourself. You don't need anyone else to help you. You will know that. That is our commitment to you. We are on this planet with Veronica for this sole purpose. To be here for you and all of the rest of you, so that when you say that sentence, at the end of it you can say, and I nurture myself. And it's not some bullshit crap woo-woo talk. It's not made up. It's not I'm going to try to make myself feel better. It's the God's honest truth is I was not nurtured as a child, and I will not stop at that place in my life. I refuse. And I'm going to have to go through all kinds of bullshit, and I'm going to cry, and it's going to be hard, and God knows what I'm going to have to go through. But the truth is, I will not stop. I will not stop at that place. That is not a resting place. Because we can point, you guys could all stand up here and we could hear your stories. We could hear them for weeks. And every single one of you would be justified in your position. But we don't stop there. We won't.
I don't want to stop there.
No.
It's too limiting.
We will not stop there.
Thank you. Thank you.
We will not. We will not stop there. and neither will you.
No.
So when these emails come in and you see this stuff, what it is to tell you is, yes, that is my truth. My truth is I was not nurtured as a child. And my truth is I am ready to authentically nurture myself, and I have no role model.
Okay.
That's the
Infinite
uncertainty.
possibilities, right?
Amen.
Infinite- That
That is the uncertainty.
yeah.
I have no role model, which is even more terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, how do I know I'm going to get it right?
Mm.
You don't.
Yeah.
What you know is that if you keep committing and recommitting to expressing your truth, you can't go wrong.
Okay.
If you keep committing and recommitting to expressing your truth, you cannot go wrong. It's when you hesitate to express your truth because you're afraid you're not going to get it right, you screw yourself up. So you tell the truth. I was not nurtured. I will not stop at that place. I have no role model. And my truth will set me free if I commit and recommit to it. Because I want healing above all else.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
And that's just the way the ball bounces, folks.